Okay, and we're live. It tells me that we're live. This is so exciting. All right, I'm not on Facebook, so I can't see
I have
anything.
no idea.
This will be so much fun. Okay, everybody, all you people tuning in, hopefully. My name's Lee, and I'm here at Essentially Lee, where we are using this space to just grow community and chat with each other and expand friendships and talk to each other about health and wellness and natural living, non-toxic living with essential oils. And so I wanted to bring on my friend Danita, because we use doTERRA in such different ways, but really just love chatting with each other about it. So a short little bit is that just Danita, I'm going to give you a minute, well, in a minute to tell us about yourself. But I know Danita from summer camp, right? We met, I don't know, how, like 2002?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yep.
When we were in college, we were camp counselors together. And I will tell you that this friendship and how it's grown and how we've kept in touch is like one of the main reasons why my just one of my huge goals with doTERRA even is to be able to take that income that I can generate from doTERRA and send all 4 of my kids to summer camp for as long as they want to, or for us to spend the summers up there because of friendships like the one that we have with Danita. It's just so important to me. So I'm excited to share my friends with you. And Danita, take it away. Just, I don't know. What's your elevator pitch? Who are you?
Oh, well, I don't have an elevator pitch, but I am a steadfast, super enthusiastic lover of these oils and our friendship. I am a bit of a tinkerer, a dabbler. So a lot of my oils are experiments. And that so far have turned out really well. Like, if you're wondering why my forehead is so shiny, it is because I just put on my nighttime oil. I use a little, I have acne prone and scar prone skin. So I put on a little grapeseed oil in a used liquor bottle, and then I add some little airport bottle. It's perfect. You know, you just clean it out. And then, I mean, vodka is already sterilized. So there you go.
Vodka in it.
Well, I got the vodka out first. But I put a little lemon, a little lavender, and some bergamot, because that's one of my new favorites, and some copaiba in there. And then I apply it every night. I got sunburned a few weeks ago because, you know, black does crack and peel. So I've been like hyper vigilant. That and my nightly spread of Immortelle, which is like one of my super, super favorites. Totally worth the cost.
It's totally worth the cost.
So that's why I'm like super shiny, because I was like, well, they're just going to see all of my 5 head tonight. So there you go.
I'm going to interject for 1 second because I want people to know with Immortelle is doTERRA's anti-aging blend. And it comes, let's see, I don't have one here, but it comes like in a roller like this. This is not it, obviously, but it comes in a roller. My camera's like weird. And it's just straight oil. So Danita, I don't know if you've done this or not, but it's not diluted. A lot of the rollers are already diluted, but Immortelle is one that is not. And because it's kind of pricey, what I like to do with it is you can get into your doTERRA shop now. It has a bunch of like DIY products. So you can get roller balls and spray bottles and all these kinds of things from doTERRA. So a lot of times what I do is I'll get an empty roller ball and split it. Like, take the top off and split your Immortelle into 2, and then top it off with fractionated coconut oil or like your grapeseed oil or jojoba or whatever is best for your skin to make it last longer, because it is magical, but it is pricey.
It is pricey. That is an excellent tip. I feel like I almost want to send you my Immortelle so that you can break it into 2 and extract it, because whenever I'm trying to get my tops off of my doTERRA, there is almost always a spill because I'm clumsy. So this is a joke.
Okay, well, maybe don't do that with your Immortelle.
I definitely will not cry. Yeah, I'll cry like baby unicorn tears.
Well, after you use half of it, then take the top off, and then fill it back up. How about that?
I have totally done that with my previous vial of goodness, but I normally just do like a little dab, and then I just mix it with oil immediately, and then with my little nighttime liquor bottle.
Perfect.
Salve or whatever we want to call it.
How did you know to put copaiba in it? That's a new one.
So I am in love with that oil. And one day I was just scrolling and I saw like doTERRA, like you had talked about it like a few days before. And thanks to our wonderful Facebook algorithms, it popped up from doTERRA's main page. And it had like the full, you know, here are all the benefits of this oil. And I was like, oh, it can help with skin. And I mean, obviously there's some other things that are very attractive about it. But I was like, I'm going to get it and use it for that. I mean, I sort of have, my allergies have gotten much better. My seasonal allergies also due to doTERRA.
Seasonal threats, you mean?
Seasonal threats, right. Thank you. Obviously, I'm like a wild animal, not properly trained, to be honest. Love you. Thank you. I'm always that rogue person that's like, oh Lord, we let her loose again. So seasonal threats, you know, like the ones that we know about. So they've gotten much better, but so I was using it for that in my diffuser during the day when I worked from home. And so then I was like, oh, I can also use it on my skin. So let me test it out and try it. So I've been using it and I'm feeling pretty good about the results. So there you go.
Excellent. Good. I want to tell like everyone in the world, you need to get copaiba. I mean, I think that it's definitely, so it's introduced in September, but I think it's definitely going to start outpacing frankincense in its popularity and its uses. And if anybody has any kind of like emotional stress or really cellular stress, I mean, I kind of want to say a lot of times I'm like my go-to for anybody that's dealing with anything is I'm like, if I can convince you to do lifelong vitality pack and a drop of copaiba and a drop of frankincense under your tongue or in a veggie cap or on the bottoms of your feet, something like that, every single day, I will be so excited to talk to you in 30 days and see how you are feeling. Because I mean, copaiba is just like, it's magical.
Yeah, it's been a total, like I live in an older house and so there's carpet upstairs, it's new carpet, but I seem to just have a general aversion to carpet. So it like is in my diffuser nonstop when I'm working or at night before I go to sleep. It's that cedarwood and lavender and a little bit of breathe. And I wake up feeling, you know, like Beyonce says, I woke up like this. Well, anyways, you know what I mean.
So you put in cedarwood, copaiba, lavender, and breathe in the diffuser at night. I'm going to type this and see if it shows up.
Yeah. I have no idea what's happening.
Me either.
I love technology. Ooh, boom, I see a comment. I'm like Donahue. Caller.
The best part of this is like, I don't know if anybody's watching at all. I don't think so now.
No, it says we have no viewers, which I love this. We're just some rogue channel of me making like horrible faux pas.
Oh my gosh.
Way to go, wellness advocate.
Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Okay.
I love it though. It's awesome.
I think that, oh wait, now I'm on Facebook. Okay, that's too much. That's too much.
Wellness advocate.
Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Okay.
I love it though. It's awesome.
I think that. Hold on, I'm gonna press pause for 1 minute. I'm on Facebook. Okay, that's too much. That's too much. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Okay, I'm pressing pause because I'm on a million things now.
Hi, John.
Okay, sorry, I know. Here comes John and Peter. They're supposed to be in bed. That's why we start this at 8 o'clock at night. Okay, so John fell asleep in the car. And okay, now I hide it. Okay. I shared it on my personal timeline. So we'll see what happens.
It went away.
But then I had to stop it because it was, anyway, whatever. Oh, John fell asleep in the car. He didn't take a nap today and we had to go pick up my parents' car from the airport. And so of course he fell asleep in the car. But Anyway,
Man.
okay, so tell us, how long have you been using doTERRA, and what was your first essential oil experience with doTERRA, if you can
So,
remember?
I can remember. I don't remember how long ago it was, but I was in New York visiting your sister,
Uh-huh.
and I had like made this ambitious thing in terms of my packing. So I was like, I'm only going to take one pair of shoes, and they're going to be like, you know, my utilitarian all over New York shoes.
Yeah.
And we were like, it's like winter and snow and lots of awesome things. And like, they are super comfy shoes, but after like, you know, 20 blocks or so in the cold, and it was just terrible. So we got back to Taylor and Spencer's place, which was lovely. And Taylor was like, you need to rub this on your feet. And I was like, I don't know. What is this woo-woo business? And so she was like, it's deep blue. And it was like, not the deep blue rub, but it was something that you had made for her, but it had deep blue in it. I don't remember what the specifics were, but it was sort of like a super salve, almost like Tiger Balm.
Yeah, it was like a salve type thing, yeah.
Yeah. And so she put it on my feet, and I was like, I don't know. Like, this is going to be, I thought it smelled like Vicks Vapor Rub on like, to the nth power. And within like 5 minutes, I was like, is it supposed to like tingle? And like, I just felt like my feet were like not on fire, but they were just sort of like, everything's better now. And like, after like an hour or so, like they felt really good. And so then we were like going somewhere else, and I was like trying to stall, you know, trying to be like, I don't think I can put those shoes on again and go out into the world. And so I put the shoes on, and we like started walking, and I swear I felt like a rocket. Like I was like, I got new feet. Like nothing is bothering me. I'm like traipsing around, to the point where I remember like Taylor being like, those shoes are loud. And I was like, oh, well, like I'm just feeling myself. So that was like my first experience. And then I was like, I need to put some more of that on when I got home. I went to sleep that night, and it legit felt like I had gotten a massage. If someone could like have rubbed that into my feet and like sent me to sleep, I probably would have been in a coma. But
you gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe it's on my bedside table.
And or am I frozen? What is happening? Are you back?
Okay. Now you're back. Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay,
I just been talking this whole time, and I was like, oh, she hasn't moved. And I was like, she's captivated. No.
Because all I could hear it was like a robot. It was like,
no. And I'm just here going a mile a minute like that friend on the Cosby Show. Anyway, I don't know what you didn't hear. This is the best. I love that we have 0 viewers. Praise the Lord. This is going to go up, and then it's going to come down. No. We're work it all in.
That forever. I'm so excited about it. Okay.
Yeah. Tell me if you missed something. But
okay, but then it was a little while. So like you don't I mean, that one obviously is not a daily use for you.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you like, how okay, so that was your first introduction. And then what are some of your favorite oils and favorite uses?
Did I disappear? What is happening?
Yeah, but now you're back.
I don't know what's going on, but I am going to blame it on Comcast.
Okay, so we'll wrap it up because I know our viewers are really pressed for time. But tell me, like what, so like what got you in? So I know like that salve, but like then it was a while before you really kind of like jumped in. So
It
What do
was,
you use on a daily basis, or not a daily basis, but like what are your most used oils and how do you use them?
the thing that got me really hooked was the trio. Like, you signed me up for that. So I started with lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Um, and I use lemon all the time. Like, I put it in my water every day. I use it to clean like everything. So I'm all constantly making my own household mixers. I use it for my sun spray and like on my hair. It's like a great like refresher for these synthetic but amazing braids that I have.
I want to
Lavender.
pause just for 1 second because probably this would happen to you too, but also for those of us with fair skin, when you use lemon on your skin topically, I'm sure it happens to you too, but don't do it. Don't go outside.
Do not go outside.
It's like a sun-in, but if you put it on your face, no good.
No, it's not good. So I always use
for everything, but do it at night or when the sun's not shining. Like
I do it at night.
In Philadelphia.
Hyper vigilant about SPF on my face.
Okay.
Not as good about doing it to other places of my arms. Just get charred and then I look like two different people. But
oh yeah, you can tell us about that too.
But yeah, so I started putting lavender on the bottoms of my feet at night, and then I'd gotten some Serenity gel caps. So that was like a combo that I tried out for a while. I've never really had sleep trouble, thank the goodness. But I love lavender on my feet and peace.
Yeah.
And lavender are usually, I alternate between peace and lavender and peace and cedarwood. That's my number one combo. And I love this. Ooh, that was frankincense. I'm not going to pretend. I got all my little rollers here. The peace roller at night, friends. With a little cedarwood. I inhale it and then I like rub it all over my feet and then it is lights out. You go like Kevin Hart night night. So it's perfect.
I have started doing peace and cedarwood and the diffuser since you told us that, and I'm like, I go to sleep immediately and I sleep all night long. Like exactly. I will wake up and Brendan's like, how did you sleep? I'm like, so good. No, none of our kids woke up. And he's like, no, 3 of them woke up. And I was like, I don't know.
Self-soothe, kids.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is my like primo combination. That and then my daily elixir, which is lemon, ginger, peppermint, with apple cider vinegar and honey and some warm water. It's an acquired taste, but
sounds like it.
Guess who has not had any like cold? I did not, like in a very long, like almost 2 years, have not had any kind of crud that comes around or other seasonal.
And you live in a cold climate.
I do. I live in Philly, where we just, the weather is cray-cray. That, and I add in my own guard beadlets.
Magic.
People. That's been like the one thing that when people are asking me about it, that's always the one that I'm like, you need to get some lemon, some peppermint in your life, and these on guard beadlets, and just talk to me. So I've passed them out to people that I sat next to on planes and trains and automobiles, because I'm like, you sound like you might have something that I do not want.
Do not get that on me.
And as I'm like, and I purposefully like will be like, I'm putting that on right now, and then people will be like, what's that?
What's that?
And I'm like, oh, it's a seasonal protectant from people like yourself. Love you with my whole heart. Do not want whatever it sounds like you have. I
love the On Guard hand sanitizer for that too. Like the beadlets for me, but also the hand sanitizer. What is it? $6 or something, for this 30 ml bottle, whatever. And first of all, it smells delicious. Mm-hmm. Second of all, you just spray everything. Your phone, if you travel, the hotel, pillow sheets, airplane sheet, train seat, whatever, like all the things. You're just like, I need 10 bottles so I can stash them everywhere and spray it all over everything.
It's a great conversation starter too, because either that fragrance is like what the hell is that smell? Like where people are not like grossed out, but they're just sort of like, wow, that is like some pungent business. And I'm like, that's right. This is the germ slayer. Don't bring any of that here. It's a deodorizer. Yeah, I don't leave home without it, especially when I travel for work, where I'm constantly being like, like no. Mr. Miyagi, just rubbing my hands up and spreading it around so that it can just protect.
Yeah. I use it all, like when I go to school, like the kids' school, I'm like, on guard hand sanitizer. Now, obviously, like hand washing your feet, but you can't do that all the time. So, on guard hand sanitizer to the rescue.
Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I said that we would be on here for like 10 minutes. That is impossible when I'm chatting with you. It's like one of my most favorite things in all of my days. So, like, we have, if anybody is watching later, download Boxer, because Boxer will help you keep in touch with your friends better.
It sure will. It is the best.
It is so much fun. And so I have like loved, I think one of my like many blessings of starting this doTERRA business, honestly, is like reconnecting with friends who I never see but who I love. And I'll be like, a lot of times sometimes I can get to this point where I'm like, where are my friends, or who do I know, or who knows me, or whatever. Like, we just don't necessarily live all around each other. And really, like, through doTERRA and the internet and Boxer, it's like we're chatting again, and it's just like super fun. And I love seeing your face.
Likewise.
We gotta get together. We gotta get to Greenville. Maybe when Taylor has her baby, we can coordinate our visits.
That would be amazing. Let's do that.
Okay. She's due in September. We'll chat about it.
Okay.
This is so fun. We're going to do this again. I
love this. I'll be more polished and prepared next time. Or maybe not. You just never know what you're going to get.
Look, this is why we did today. It's because, what is it? Perfection is like, I don't know, the enemy of progress, or perfect. Totally, I don't know, whatever. Basically, if it has to be perfect, it's not going to get done.
Yeah. So, I love it. This was awesome. Okay.
Thanks for coming on, Danita.
All right. Anytime, babe.
I'll talk to you later. Hopefully I can end this broadcast successfully.
Nighty poo.
Don't feel you're nighty.
We got a viewer. I don't know who it is, but we got one. Bye, friends.
Me neither. Okay, bye.